Hello, everybody. Apologies for the late startup. My computer is having a bit of issues, and considering I run the stream on the back end of things, that was not a good thing. If you notice, we have a slightly different layout, ever so slightly, so that we can have some names on the screen so you know who plays who, and all that kind of fun stuff with our stats more easily readable, as well as our map. Our layout still changes occasionally because I'm trying to find a good one. If you have any suggestions, leave those in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. That being said, we're going to introduce our characters, and I'm going to pick on the one who was driving first, and then he can pick on somebody else after that. Except now he's no longer in the chat. What the fuck? Of fucking course. Alright, fine, I'll pick on my twin then instead. It technically is. My mom's. Yeah, go. Probably one of my people. Eh. He's actually the most sane in the group, sadly. Weirdly. That. We do not condone drinking to solve your problems, for the record. Brazen. No, no. That's that not the first time. Fuck you. Alright. As I reminded my players, we are currently at the Warmspire. To remind anybody, because it's been a while, they have a mission, and because I'm doing the quick and dirty version. And they found some information out. But that being said, also, I just recalled one other thing that Gosmo might have forgotten about. He has to do a reconciliation thing. Yeah, that. Uh, you have to reconcile with a certain person because you want your rings back. Oh shit, you don't. You had a full ass conversation with people about this, so no, you don't get out of that dash. Anyways, I leave it to my players. Valid. All right. So Zahn is currently off somewhere else in the dungeon because Tasha's not currently here. He'll find you later. Not anymore. You opened it. And please remember to join the Owl Bear for anybody who has not. There's reasons for it today. Because. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. For some reason, the audio's not picking y'all up. What the fuck? Okay, try talking. There we go.
Said hi.
So he's
All
going to
right.
do his super awesome passive scan of the room with a
All right.
very high
So
passive.
Terminator sweep the room.
I will
Targets
remind
a
you that
six.
seeing in dark vision is not like seeing in the light, which means even with a
I
really
have
good
60 feet.
perception, even
No,
with
no.
a good
What she's
perception,
getting at here is we have been doing dark vision slightly wrong in the past. Dark vision has some features we've been forgetting about.
Mm-hmm.
If
So
yes,
you are actually in real darkness, as in like this room has no lights in it, right, Rose?
correct.
This room has
Well, they're
absolutely no lights,
about
so
to
you
be.
only see stuff
Your
in it
current room that you're in.
in dim vision. But because of the dim vision and none of us are using any light sources, this room, all perception checks, no matter what your
Yeah,
passive
back
is,
here.
are at disadvantage.
Yeah, so
yeah,
back
you're pretty
here
much able
is no
to
light.
define shapes, but not colors or small details, just shapes.
Yeah. So
Me
that
and
being
Rose were
said,
looking over the actual rules and going, oh, we've been doing this wrong. We got to figure out how we can get this back to being right. And this is
yeah.
her starting.
So, fun fact is that I already knew that it was going wrong. I just didn't say nothing about it. Actually, I think I mentioned
Why?
it.
Fuck
No,
you.
Rose.
You
No,
know
I
I'm
think I.
still
For,
learning this shit. Fuck
No,
you.
no,
for
no, Rose.
simplicity's sake. It's for
Yeah, I'm about to
simplicity's
say
sake.
simplicity safe for yes, but I did mention to you one time, Rose. But you're like, oh no, that's not as fun. You blew it off.
Alright, well, now that we have this understanding, yes, so dark vision is not like seeing in the light, and doing
We
checks
do
is at
still get
disadvantage.
penalties on perception checks. Your perception is obviously still going to beat the shit out of
It's
ours.
still, yeah. So, Victor, what you see in this room, with your high perception is one, there's not a lot of traps, if any, from what you can tell. They don't look like they're traps here, but you do see a person in the middle of the room. Now I need to go find my description of said person because it disappeared on me.
I have one question before you give that description. It's the
Mm-hmm.
only thing that I care about. Do they look like they're awake and alive, or are they
They
looking like
are
they're
alive.
laying down? Okay, that's all. That's the relevancy for me before we get into descriptions, because I just want to know what my
Right
approach will
now,
be.
he wouldn't actually really be able to get a description, Rose. Imagine looking at
Yeah.
someone in a dark room and all you see
I
is their outline. How are you
wasn't
describing
done.
someone? Oh,
I
no, no.
was.
I'm just pointing that out to remind
I
him.
know.
No worries.
There's reasons. Hold on. I gotta find it.
Raisins, yes.
I
Raisins.
like
All right.
raisins.
So inside this
Rose, if I
room,
remember correctly, I know the reason, but I'm just reminding you.
yes, you do. Yes. All right. So inside this room, there's a man sitting in a shallow pool of shimmery liquid that seems to glow, kind of like a moonlight mercury. The forms are shifting. There are platforms inside it,
The circles.
and yep, the circles, that seem to be shifting gears and appear as if they lead downward. So imagine a big giant pool, and certain spots are going down in a spiral.
Jump puzzle.
That
Kind of like a jump puzzle. Where
yes,
are they moving around in that area, or are they stationary?
they are
Like,
moving to a
no,
point, but not a
by
lot.
by moving around, I mean, are they in? Is this one? If I can grab it, yeah, this one. Is this one ever going to not be in this square?
It'll be moving.
It's like they move around this area. Whoops, that's not.
They move kind of
They move
like
like they'll move around in this circle. Is what I
they'll
mean, right?
move kind of like this.
Very slowly around.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
they all four of these will move around.
Platform
Platform
parkour.
parkour. All right. That being said, the person in the middle has luminous, icy blue eyes with gold copper hair and porcelain colored skin, wearing armor that has a beautiful heart emblem on it. Gosimo and Victor both know the symbol without having to make a save for that. And you both have high enough perception that yes, you can both see him and the symbol because this big giant pool, again, is giving the room light. There's not much
It's
else
giving
in
off
this room.
a strange light now that in there. Yeah.
It's a very dim light, but it's enough that you can see him in the middle of it. He will look up to see Victor there and kind of tilt his head as he smiles and goes, "Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that necklace in a very long time."
There's a necklace.
Victor wears a necklace.
Okay.
Mhm.
He's looking at Victor, specifically at the necklace that Victor has.
Because everyone else is hiding around the corner going shit, 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 shit.
Yeah, so what do you guys do?
Or shit, 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 shit. I'm joking.
Guys, you did not get along now. Fix your
Okay.
sheet, please.
Damn it. Okay.
Yes,
Let's
I
go
noticed
to
that
the right
shit. Fuck
channel.
you.
Okay, what do I do? Well, it's very simple.
Oh, I should probably show you who you just met.
I'm gonna do a tuck roll into like a stealth dance and saying, "I hope you can't see me."
Playing channel, you can see the person who I just showed. For those that are on the stream, I will zoom the fuck in. This is who they just saw.
And you can attempt to roll against my 29 stealth.
There, my sheet's back to normal.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. And Neil, this is why I give all my people stuff. Oh, I thought pretty nice. Anyways, this is why I give everybody fucking stats. Because stupid shit like this. Yeah, no, he ain't seeing shit. He saw you vanish.
Yep. And I'm just gonna slowly, stealthily walk forward. And then of course, my parties look at the door, watching Victor move forward and disappear into the room, like literally disappear.
What does the rest of the party do?
No idea what the objective is right now.
Well, there's
Let's
a person
see.
in the middle of a pool. He's talked to one of your teammates. Your teammate just disappeared.
Just
You
double
know that you're
checking
trying
something
to
right quick.
find somebody
The teammate
specifically.
that disappears constantly just disappeared.
Yes.
That doesn't tell me what to do. That just tells me, okay, our scout is scouting.
You did hear a voice speak to the scout. So
Yeah.
And
Somebody
then
in
the
there
scout
said something.
disappeared.
So I'm standing around the corner where I am on that map going, there's someone else in there, guys. Obviously just letting everyone know someone's in there. And then asking what everyone else's opinion is. It looks like there is a ZZ walking in front of the door too. Is that what you're planning on doing, ZZ?
Oh, I mean, she had me up here. I was just moving.
Yeah, no,
That's
that's what I was
valid.
wondering. If you were in front of the door, that's fine. I was just trying to figure out so that we can.
Yeah, I was just peeking around to make. I was kind of just keeping an eye on him, peeking around, but staying behind the door.
You're looking through the door, taking a look, so you will probably see the glowing circle stuff.
Yep, you see the big ass
standing beside you. I'll ask you for a little bit of details, which I'm sure you can relay to me. You don't have to tell me the details. I remember them.
I mean, I
You
just
can tell
turned right or something, so that might be a good thing.
Don't worry. I'm like your character's like relaying what you're seeing in there to me, and I'm relaying it to Gosimo.
Yeah.
Big giant
whisper.
Of moonlight, mercury, so silvery blue water that has platforms going down in a circle. Moving platforms. Clockwork moving platforms. Might I remind you? This is an artificer dungeon.
Shimmering like mercury. Gosmo's gonna be like, we like me to send my wildfire spirit into there, see if it takes damage. That way we know if it's something harmful to us.
Also, Dash, when she describes the person, they look like an ASMR. Like very blatantly ASMR, because those are several ASMR markers.
The picture looks like a red-headed stepchild ASMR.
Oh no. He already got kicked off the curb. But his statement still says the same. So would anybody like him to do that?
Yes, that sounds fair. Better than nothing. Right now, we're not attacking this individual. We're just investigating.
Exactly.
Lovely.
So in that case, Rose Gosimo is going to send out his wildfire spirit and have it move towards that shimmering light to see if it takes any type of damage.
Okay, so it's fire. Wildfire. Fire, though. Yes?
Yeah.
When it goes to step in, because fire versus water, it's going to shriek in pain because that is holy water, specifically.
Oh.
Wildfire does not like holy water, in my personal opinion. So, yeah, your wildfire spirit does not like that.
This is a watery damage. It does a little bit of water to you. Well,
yeah,
that would probably
honestly
radiant damage. I would think.
Probably radiant, yeah. But my brain. If you guys remember Tarzan at all?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say if this was 3.5, that wildfire spirit was actually taking water damage. But since 5e doesn't even have that onto here, it'd literally just be radiance damage if it was taking type of damage.
Yes.
Theoretically, it could be cold damage.
The meme in question.
Cold damage is the closest thing to 50 water damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes, what I meant, like, there's no vulnerability on here. I personally think there should be a ice vulnerability.
We should have much more vulnerabilities. There's like very few monsters have vulnerability. At least I think.
Yeah, I think it's dumb.
Yeah, it really is dumb.
But yes. So the idea of the basic meme from your wildfire spirit is like, Mom, are you sure this water is sanitary?
Of course.
It's not happy.
Dips in toe, elemental scream of
scream.
As you're like, yeah, I'd heard it.
And yes, Victor, you're seeing the wildfire spirit do this.
Rose, your internet connection seems to be crappy because your camera is like really, really, really choppy for me.
Uh-oh.
I'm just letting you know. There's not much we can do about it, but I was letting
you know.
There's
nothing I can do about it.
It looks like you're made out of Lego right now.
Are you sure it's my connection?
My connection says that I have 57 ms for ping.
Mine says 59 ms.
I don't know.
Maybe
it's just
Rose?
Discord. I don't know.
Probably just
Question.
Discord.
It's probably Discord,
Mm.
Rose.
Must-
Si,
So
senor.
my question for you is,
Mhm.
as that wildfire spirit goes in towards the individual, and up to and including the point when it hits the holy water and screams in agony, what is this NPC doing in the middle room as I've disappeared and this comes floating
And
around?
and a flaming elemental walked into the room and dipped its toe in the water.
Yep.
It
What
looks
is
to
its
the.
reactions to these things specifically right now?
He's gonna look to the water elemental as it's about to dip his toe in and go, I wouldn't recommend that, young one. That's not. And he kind of like sighs and looks down like, try to warn the kids, and they don't listen.
All right.
I
So
know there's
I'm
someone
assuming I hear
controlling it.
this. Assuming I hear this from behind the corner
Oh
I'm
yeah,
hiding behind.
yeah, it's
I'm
echoey
going to,
in the room.
as Cole, grab my flask, take a sip,
Or two.
cap it off, put it back in my pocket, and oh, you know that adjust where you take your coat by either side and just like pull it straight forward to like straighten it out.
Oh yeah.
Readjust my jacket, take my hat off for a second, comb my hair back with my hand, put my hat back on, and walk into the room.
Okay.
Diplomatic style. Let's go.
All right. So you're walking in, and you'll go, are you the one that's controlling this young spirit? He seems to not be harmful. He doesn't seem to want to hurt anybody. He just kind of seems like he's meditating in this water in the middle of these platforms.
No, can't say that's mine. Ah, can I ask you a question since you asked me one?
By all means.
Any particular reason you're here? We came into this place for reasons, and we're trying to figure our way through. You know anything interesting that might help us, or need assistance getting out of here?
Well, my convoy's been scattered to the different rooms. God knows where the rest of them ended up, but I ended up here. I'm not too upset by this, but I can't exactly get down. I tried getting down one or two of them and got stuck, so I came back up,
I'm
hoping that the rest
assuming
of
he
my team will
is
show.
above us, not directly in front of us.
He's kind of like on a small platform in the water.
Yes, but there's a platform in the water. Doesn't say I can't get to the edge. I can swim to the edge. He can't get down.
Yeah,
That sounds to me like he's on a platform up in the air, floating above this. And if he falls,
no, that like
it will
around.
not Minecraft land in the water and be like no
Okay,
damage. He'll go flat.
so where the platforms are, they go down. So to get from here, he has to get on one of these somehow to get out, and he hasn't managed to figure out how to do that yet.
Here
So
it
he's been
goes.
kind of stuck.
But that's 2-dimensional. 3-dimensional. How high is this? How high up is he? Is he 30 feet in the air? 50 feet in the air? He can't be
Think
at the
like
same
a
level.
swimming.
If we're at ground level, he's not. If he has to come down to us, how
Think like
high is he?
a swimming pool. You're above
I
him.
am.
Okay, the pool is down. You are up. You're on the deck. He is in the pool.
Wait, so is he below us?
Then
Yes.
how's he having trouble getting down to the water? Jump in the water, sloosh.
No. Like, okay, so he is in the platform in the water. Around him, there's a big giant hole where the platforms underneath are moving. So to get from where he is to the edge, he
How
can't
is there
get
a
there.
hole in the
And
water?
that's where the platforms are moving into the circle in the spiral down.
Okay,
But then it's water, not a hole.
Time out. Can I ask the question here that I think needs to be asked?
Yes.
So let's invert the inner minds, the image map. Okay. If I am on ground level, literally ground level,
Okay.
is
Yep.
the person in the middle of that circle at the same height as me, or are they a little bit above that line, or are they a little below that line? I ask this only specifically because If they're below the level of our ground floor, then they would not have seen the necklace. If they are slightly higher, whether it's 5-10 feet into the lifted up in the air, then that would explain the ability to see that necklace and
If
say,
we are
yes,
on
there's
a
a problem
platform,
seeing down.
if we are on a platform inside of the door and there's stairs that go down further and the pool is at
This
the
is a very
bottom,
bad drawing.
like it was lowered down, that would make sense to me mentally. I can't mentally envision what you're
Yeah,
saying,
look.
and what you're drawing on the side doesn't help me because how is that under the
Fuck.
water?
Okay, so imagine this part is essentially the pool. It's deeper
Yes.
than that, but essentially that's the
Uh-huh.
pool. He is on this.
Right.
These platforms that are going down in the spiral are
Into
around
the
this
water.
area. Yeah, and they spiral
They
downward.
go under the water.
Yes. To get to here where you guys are, he has to go over the hole that is here. So like
Oh,
hole like this here where the platforms would be active, essentially. This is very
isn't
badly
that just?
drawn.
But isn't that just
So
water? Can't he just swim across
Swim?
the water?
I mean, unless it's the radiant damage.
Unless he can't take the damage either and is floating
no,
above.
no,
That makes
he's
sense.
in the water. But like imagine
Wait.
if there's something going down, it'd be sucking it down. So if he tries to go through the water, it's going to take him down like a tide.
So like a whirlpool?
Oh,
Now
so
that
imagine,
makes more sense.
Think like a waterfall.
Think you're in Minecraft and you've put magma blocks at the bottom of a well. So somebody accidentally falls in the well, and instead of being able to get out, they get sucked to the bottom and go, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah. So like I said, say like a
Okay.
waterfall, how like the waterfall is over the thing, so he's where the platform is. If he swims, that waterfall is going to take him with him.
So the word you're looking for is undercurrent.
Undertow.
Undertow.
Undercurrent.
Undertow.
Undertow.
Yeah.
Undertow, yeah.
Current,
So
current.
around here there is an undercurrent undertow because of how the spiral is. And he
So
can't
the
get past
water
that.
is okay sometimes, unless it's not, and then it tries to grab you and yank you down to the bowels
Yes.
of hell. It's
So
hell water. This isn't holy water. This is unholy water.
so like with the current up to a certain point, like up to here and along the edges, you can get in and not be pulled. But you go towards the middle where the platforms are, you could get pulled to the platform and possibly further down. And he's
I
managed to
vote we
climb his
leave
way
this
back to the
idiot here.
middle.
If he spent enough time to figure out what's going on here, he deserves this. Like, what the fuck? He had to go to the middle to get trapped there.
So
He was trying to see if his team was below, and he got trapped partway there, and then managed to climb back up to the middle, but wasn't able to swim the rest of the way out. That was his problem.
So this is like a level. This is a level down elevator of why is this so derpy?
Oh no, this gets even better.
I'm trying. I made a real trap. Physics are not my specialty. I'm sorry.
This here reminds me of another
hilarious.
thought. Remember, this person could have been dope enough that when they were climbing back up, because they couldn't go all the way down properly, they clicked the switch that turned on the undertow whirlpool.
He could have, and he might not have known it.
Right.
Also,
but he may not know that he tripped that trap.
Exactly.
As Gossimo knows, you only get your wings for like a minute, which assumably he's probably used them to try and fly up and might have even landed in the middle. You're not entirely sure. But he landed in the middle and can't get out. And he can't fly out because he's trapped. So
How?
Also, you'll note that he's wearing heavy armor. By the way, he's a paladin. At least looks like a paladin or cleric. Heavy
That's
armor.
not the question. That's not the question.
So that does not make swimming easier.
I think the real question is, how long have you been stuck over there?
Hey,
Do you go in and ask him?
Like a week.
You said what? A week.
Do you go in and ask him?
Oh yeah, no. That's what's gonna go in and be like, I couldn't help but over here. How long have you been over there? Stuck over there, precisely.
It's been Can you kind of he
It's
thinks for a minute?
been 2 weeks.
It's been about 4 or 5 hours at least, I think. I've been trying to go in and around to get down, but the current is fairly strong, and I'm not exactly dexterous. That isn't
Nope.
my wheelhouse. I'm being separated from the ones of my team that are dexterous and would help me. I'm kind of not in any luck right now.
Rosie, can you please roll your deception just in case you get lower than what I rolled?
He's not lying, so I'm not going to bother.
He's not asking me lying. I'm looking for something else.
Okay,
Don't
what do you
lie.
look? You gotta explain what you're looking for.
I just trying to read their body language to see if they're trying to hide something. Not necessarily that they're lying, but hide something
No,
from us.
no, they're not hiding. They're not
He,
being
he
untruthful in any
allows you
way.
to succeed,
Yep, auto success.
essentially.
He, he doesn't have anything to hide.
Okay.
He's genuinely stuck and doesn't know where the rest of his team is.
How large is this room? From
I
where
don't
I
fucking know.
am to here, is that actually 25 feet or is it larger than that?
Probably be a little bit larger. Not by
About
much.
30?
Yeah, because this room's about 75. No, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, but again, that is going through some. Once you hit the platform spots, it is difficult terrain at best.
Rose, don't worry about getting hit. Don't worry about the platforms.
That's not what I'm thinking.
And just letting you know
Victor
that
will pop
because
out.
of that it's the difficult terrain. That's why I'm just letting you know about that.
Victor will pop out of his stealth spot. Cool. Cosmo, we need rope. And a lot of it.
Quickly looking in my inventory. I'm pretty sure I have
And
some.
we only have like 50 feet of rope
Oh dear.
in our gear.
Yeah,
I don't think I have that.
I got rope.
I got rope as well.
Okay, so.
Oh, by the way, quick side note: he will introduce himself as Gale.
I'm
Fucking
not going to
Gale.
say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not.
Gale turned into a paladin?
Gale turned into an ASMR paladin.
Okay,
Not gonna
so
say anything.
Rose, how heavy
It's not
does the
spelled the
paladin
same.
person look? With their gear, how heavy would they look like?
That's a good question. Neil, a little help on this. How heavy would a full plate armor be? I think you have a strength of 18 to lift it.
A foot plate of heavy armor is going to weigh quite a bit. Like, let me see what the actual inventory says about it.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, you need at least a strength
Are you
16 to
talking like
18.
full plate, by the way?
Yeah, like he is outside of a helmet. He is head to toe full plate paladin heavy, full heavy armor.
So, just a regular plate of armor weighs about 65 pounds.
Okay.
That's not including like shield, sword, whatever he's carrying with him.
Equipment, the small halfling you have in your backpack, anything like that.
No, I get that. I'm just trying to picture and do some math in my head. Victor will pull his rope. Cool. You think if you have rope, I have rope, and our buddy over there has rope, if we tie the three together, throw it towards the person in the middle, the four of us, could we make sure with their help of them, climbing on the rope, us to pull them out?
One big yank, pull them as far as we can.
And then climbing
I'll give you guys
climb out.
I'll give you guys each a check for a athletics check for that, and he'll roll to try and swim. So he'll try to do an athletic.
Acrobat, not an athletics.
Yes, but pulling somebody is an athletic.
I'm not a strength build.
If we're pulling on the rope, that's athletics. That there's no.
I know it's athletics. I'm just.
If I could get away with acrobatics, I would. But sadly.
But
no,
also,
you're trying to split hairs. I get it.
But they also have to be climbing along the rope as well to help with this
Yeah,
process.
they are. Yeah. So I need all of you to give me one. Give me an athletics. This is a 5-point challenge.
We're trying to get as many successes as we can.
Yep.
I didn't get one.
I don't see your roll.
What? You don't roll.
Oh, never mind. I clicked on the character sheet. My brain fuzzy. It usually rolls it in here. Must be disconnected for some reason. Darn. Okay. Check. At least I guess
That
we have a
includes
second
you,
chance to roll
Dad.
something better than what I did. A
Damn!
natural 20.
Aw.
All right. So the 5 of you, including him, got 3 successes. So you guys do manage to get him out of the water, though
Okay.
only with like an average success. So yes, you guys managed to get him out of the water.
There's a bit of fumbling. He nearly slips and falls on his face at least once, but in the end, we get his plate mailed ass out of there and go, dude. Oh, you need a diet.
He's like, my diet isn't quite the problem. I have some very strong armor. Thank
Maybe
you for
then
the
the
help.
advice would be to get better armor.
This is amazing armor
I've
for
heard
what I
Mythos
do.
light this type of year in time of year.
Yes, but it's not quite as protective.
I don't know. I feel very protective. Do you guys feel protective?
Hey, here's advice. Maybe we shouldn't make fun of the guy that we just saved in case something happens.
Not
And he'll
making
look.
fun, making mere suggestions.
Dash, give me a history check.
Historically speaking,
Yes, I'm picking on
I
you
also
again.
should be making one as well for other reasons.
Good, Gospel don't like
Wow.
it.
First of all, you're a little distracted by the fact that he has a heart symbol on his chest that you
ooh,
recognize.
he's got a heart on.
Nah, he doesn't.
The history check is the necklace.
Okay.
And in relation to this paladin, why does that? Why? What historically would be a reason that paladin would know about this necklace?
Well, from what you can tell, with your perception and your knowledge, Victor, is the heart on his chest happens to be from our certain goddess, Avasara, the dragon goddess of love and passion.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it's passion, but love either way. She is a rainbow dragon. Yes, I have rainbow dragons in my thing because I fucking love rainbows. They're gonna show up somewhere.
Nothing wrong with rainbows.
Russian the
And
rainbow, got it.
Hey, reading
but
the rainbow
she is
too.
known for god of love and passion. She is well known for believing that there's essentially love being the most powerful force in the universe, etc., etc. She's all about love and care.
Oh wait, can I just say I'm actually kind of mad right now
Why?
because in the background I'm playing Slay the Spire. I just unlocked another character and it's called Orbos, the Living Rainbow. I'm mad right now.
Woo!
So the
All right.
reason why I'm
Cozy out here.
asking these questions furthermore, and the reason I'm trying to figure out through a history check is because Victor doesn't really believe in gods or goddesses in the level of having
Yeah.
faith in them. He's interacted with them, and it was
Multiple times.
the big giant moose or elk or whatever the wolf thing was from that big battle a while
Yep,
back.
Turok.
Annoyed the heck out of Victor about something related to faith and shit like that and gods.
Yes,
and
he
stuff.
did. Yep, he did. And
That
the
is
necklace
why
that you
I'm
have
trying to
from
figure
your
out how
past.
this person here is related to my past or this necklace from his family, right? Because it's a family heirloom.
It is.
Why that paladin has that connection is what he's trying to figure out.
Well, from what you can tell, the necklace is a relic of that same god. And the person who the necklace belonged to did believe in that goddess. Unfortunately, for what happened in your past, the goddess wasn't able to come to said person's aid in time. Much
Which
to
is
the
where
goddess's
Victor has dislike for gods.
Yep. And the goddess is not happy that she wasn't able to at the time because other things held her up.
That's
God
fair.
wars do happen. Constant God wars have been happening, as you guys have noticed, by the fact of colorations
Hey,
across the
Rose, can I
world.
throw a wrench in? Can I throw a wrench in your cogs?
Of course.
I cast detect thoughts.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. On.
Who do you think?
I mean, there's
I'm
only going to
guessing.
one.
I'm
The
guessing Gale,
Wildfire
The
but
paladin, the paladin, but they're probably gonna save if I try to dig deeper. I'm just reading surface thoughts. That's all. I'm just sitting there making sure things are staying kosher, and that you have to keep your inner monologue out loud.
no, that's valid. Victor, what was the owner's name of that necklace prior to you, please?
I did never create a name for the mother offhand. So random
Mom.
Cool.
human name.
Make up one now.
Let's go find random name generator on the internet.
Random name generator, go!
In the meantime, I'm gonna make some notes. Cool cast. Detect thoughts, which I'll get to.
Eleanor.
Alright.
Okay, Eleanor's cool. I like that name.
And by the
It's a
way,
very human
Rose,
name.
because it's an item, I don't have to actually cast it, so nobody notices. It's from my medallion of telepathy or whatever this
Yep.
medallion
By the
of
way,
thoughts.
yeah. By the way, when you said earlier that he's spelled with a K, and then he's like, "Well, it's very like Russian." I'm like, "Yeah, my family is Eastern European. This is that is absolutely a normal
It's
last name
accurate.
to me."
Yeah. Alright, so on the detect thoughts that Cole gets, uh you hear the thought of Gale saying, "It's been a very long time since I've seen Eleanor's necklace. It's been multiple years. I wonder if she's still alive or she's doing all right. She used to send me messages all the time. It's strange that someone else is wearing her necklace. I gifted it to her when we were just young children."
Oh, oh,
I will eventually relay this to the individual that it needs to be relayed to, but currently can't for fear of
Obvious
giving away that I'm
reasons.
detecting thoughts.
Yeah. From what you can understand of those thoughts from your passive insight, they were friends, very good friends. Probably lovers, or at least he attempted to try and be her lover.
Well, just because they're male and female doesn't mean they have to be lovers. Guys
No,
and girls can just be
they
friends.
can just be friends. This one,
So,
however,
like,
this one did try to be with Eleanor. That's why he gave her
damn
a
you,
specific
snake!
gift. He did try to give her a gift in memory from his goddess, which she did later actually worship. Which Victor know that Eleanor is quite a fan of worshiping this god or goddess, rather. His mom never really told him why. Just always kind of had like a blush to her face anytime she mentioned the goddess.
All right, so
That
we've helped them out of the thing. Um, everyone, we can probably head on to flipping the switch and get back to getting paid. As Victor
I feel
unties the three ropes together and starts handing them back to people.
Take my rope hook,
uh
put it back into my bag.
Gail say if you want to go further in, though I'm not sure if that's safe. Um, Going down seems to be the only option.
Yeah, we kind of figured that one out by the fact that we're below ground already.
Have you seen a young woman with a bunch of pink all over her by chance?
Would that be the same person in the other room that's dead back there?
Yes, that would be. Yep.
Oh yeah, they're dead back there.
His conversation goes, "What?"
Yeah, they're lying
Damn.
back there in that room that we just came in from.
He will kind of attempt to shove past the two guys here to run towards this room
Oh no.
if they don't stop him.
I don't stop him.
I don't stop him.
Cosmo, do you stop him?
No, he has no reason to.
Alright, so he's gonna run over here and start checking the very dead Faye, and you hear him trying to
She
cast
doesn't have.
spells.
Trust me, she doesn't have a pulse. Our cleric checked that already.
And Revivify definitely ain't gonna work either.
Yeah, he's
Victor will start looking for other
doing all the
doors
checks.
in this room.
With your passive, you can easily tell that nope, there's no doors. I would have noted them on the outside.
Victor will look into the big hole in the ground.
Like I said, it spirals down. It goes
Mhm.
quite a ways down. I'd say easily 80 feet down.
Okay, let me check my hit dice. Okay, so I could theoretically survive the fall. Because what, D10 per 10 feet?
1d6 per 10 feet.
You don't take the D10 for the first 10 feet.
So
So you'd be taking 7d10 or 7d6.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's
76.
D6? Even better.
Yeah.
So, gang.
I wouldn't suggest jumping like that because that will hurt.
Hey, gang, I think the only way down further is down here.
Oh, goody.
That's
Or
gonna
we
be
can check the
fine.
other doors in the last room to see if there's other ways down.
I vote for checking the other doors.
I vote that too because I don't really want to waste my amazing acrobatics to survive this fall. But
Yeah, I would agree. Let's go check out some other places first. We've got this noted on our master cartographer's map over here. Points at Victor because he's our mapper.
he just started mapping this room after the person left the room.
You're like, your drafting kit is out. You've got that drafting table, portable one, right? You just press a button, it appears.
Oh no, he thought it, and it appears. It's like that time when it was like that time he's like, oh, this could kill that thing. Hocus pocus or whatever he said.
Yeah.
And it magically worked.
That'd be great.
Victor will go over to this door to see if it's locked while that person's doing their thing onto the dead body.
Okay. Ba 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 ba.
So let's do my specific roll to check for traps.
That one. Hmm. Okay. Now's the time when I need that fucking information from Neil. Go figure.
Did you really actually need it though?
Yeah, I do.
What
I'm
information?
assuming this door.
That's not what I
safe.
drew, however. Actually, no, I have that one.
Assuming this door
figured that
does
out.
not look trapped at all.
It looks completely and utterly safe.
Does it look completely and utterly unlocked?
Yes.
Victor will touch the door to open it.
All right. So as you go to touch the room, open it. Neil and I need to do some stuff to move a few things on my map.
What are we moving? What are we
All
moving?
of this needs to go and move to the right.
No. Why?
Which means we
Why?
need to unlock everything.
Yeah, you just unlock it and then move it. Right. Fine. Unlock the things that I'm grabbing.
Oh no, start on the other side. No, you got.
That's what I'm doing. I started on the
Okay.
other side.
Alright, now stay over here.
so many individual pieces. Why would you do this?
Because there's
Because
no
I love
mercy.
you guys.
No.
That's debatable.
I was talking to Rose on this particular matter.
Oh, I was
You
saying
can
for
ignore
me.
the traps. I don't care about the
Oh,
traps.
I'm not worried about the traps. I think that's most of the stuff. Oh, I missed a section of wall, but it's not okay because it is not importante. Because I think that was behind a door anyway. Yes, all right. We remove the trap tokens entirely, or do you want to keep them?
I'll keep like one of them for use, but outside
I
that,
will put
we
that
can remove the
Those
rest
three
of
were the
them.
ones that Victor never undone.
Yeah, it's fine.
I wish there was like a tool that let you like grab the locked stuff easily.
Or you could just attach the drawing to the other side of that without having to move it.
Well, we have another map that we put together that was the lower part of this
Yeah,
map, that the room that we were in.
there's a whole big map over here.
So there's another section of map, but
That's why I had to move
obviously
stuff.
we're not going down there yet, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Which is why we had to move the map.
No.
No, you're gonna take the option that I have set up. Never, because the minute you apply something, it goes wrong the minute the players get a hand to it.
Hey, you said
Always.
there's no door but going down that road. And Victor's like, I don't know if I want to drop that 80 feet. No.
You can jump down the things with
Could,
check.
but wasn't wanting to worry, incur more traps like this. So he was looking at the straight jump or just find another stairwell.
I think another stairwell might do you well.
I thought so too.
Alright, well, looking at the door and opening it, I gotta figure out which door that fucking is.
I just moved Gossamer into the other room.
Just a second. This map wasn't lined up right. I'm trying to fix it. Now it's for some reason like off by weird. There, I think I clicked it to the right thing now. Yeah, that looks right. Boom.
Oh, yes, okay, this one. Alright, we're doing that one. Cool.
Not
Alright,
sure why
so.
there's stuff that wasn't snapped to the grid. Looks at Rose.
Tech stuff, that's why. Oh, that, I don't know. I have it as snapping.
No, not snapped. It was that. It was. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, fuck off. Alright, so opening the door, first off, I draw a fucking room. Thanks.
That's super easy to deal with, Rose. You can do it. I believe in you.
It is
La,
not.
la, 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 la.
First things first. There.
Hey.
And there. And then we want to do this. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do layers. Map. Good enough. It'll work. It's not the best, but it'll work. Yes, Neil, you can fix it.
Why is your grid snap like off by just a little tiny bit? I'm so
I
confused.
don't know. Okay. Excuse me while I put on fog for everybody for all of a couple seconds.
No
and
worries.
nobody will be able to
Don't
see.
do it. It's a trap.
I
So
know it. I know it's a trap.
It's a trap.
because yeah,
There's a trap.
I gotta draw some stuff.
Ha 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 ha
Oh
His
yes,
artistic
okay.
skills are coming out again.
ha.
They're not good artistic skills, but I add.
Do they have to be good?
Okay. And that's not the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. Okay. I will do that. Maybe? That kind of looks like it belongs in the right amount of square. It's a very awkward sized room. I'm not gonna lie. That's a 10 by something room. Okay. Whatever. I need to put this. Uh, uh, That's not what I asked for. Fuck. Okay. That ba 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 ba. Two. Yeah. That does not help that. That does not help that at all. No, I guess it kind of does. Okay. Um, I will do. Need to change that to that color. That to not that. Actually, that should be a different color. That one. Ba 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 ba. Like so. And like so. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. I need to unlock for a second. One. Ah, fine. Like you do. Is going to be stubborn, cause why fucking wanted it?
It's always stubborn when you most need it not to be.
All right.
Okay, and then I want to do that. Yeah! Kind of worked. Sort of. Not entirely.
Moving the map.
Didn't quite work. Try that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click and that. There we go. And then I want to do copy, paste that. Excuse you. Paste that over here, like so. Yep. Neil sees where I'm going with this.
All right. I already knew what you were doing.
Right back. I'm gonna grab me something to eat.
Yep.
Up, time to do the bullet hell again.
Like so. And
But Rose, if you're doing that, those are very obvious.
what do you mean?
You cut out the wall behind them. If you make those invisible so people who don't see those are there, they'll see the hole in the wall.
Oh shit. No.
Yes.
Yes, they will.
Hold on. Let me fix
Because
this part first.
because the piece you're using as doors, if you put it as not visible, it's not there.
Oh, because
But if
I
you put it as a
joined. Cause I
but if you put it at visible, like not visible, they will see the fact that there's a hollow behind it.
yes, I joined that too soon.
Yeah. No, you shouldn't have unjoined these.
Yeah.
That line's so thick. Holy cow, it's thick.
Damn, he's sick, boy.
Yep.
There. Now I can do that. Can do that.
Boom. We weren't talking about secret doors. No one heard anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll see it later. Okay. This needs to have uh other stuff drawn on it too still. I need to change the color.
Don't try too
Oh,
much. Remember, we only do one room at a time.
yep. That's not what I want. That's what I want. And I just put that over there and do that. That's it. That'll work. I don't even know what that is. But that actually works.
It looks
Believe it or
funnier
not.
when you can actually see it in color, by the way.
Alright, blah 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 blah.
Is there supposed to be a skeleton here?
No.
Ah, crap. And then the thing I was playing crashed. Damn it.
No. How dare they?
To be fair, this game is like 15 years old. I'm more than 15 years old. So I'm not shocked it's crashed. It's just, why is it gotta crash?
Cool. Okay, good. Cool. Oh no, that skeleton is the dead lady.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like,
That's
is
the
there a
dead
skeleton?
that's the dead fairy.
Okay, I understand now.
Alright. Yeah, that actually works really well. So this area is not actually visible to you guys.
That's
I
fine.
just did weird shit with the rooms. Alright, so opening the door, first and foremost, I need you to give me a DC a high DC dex save there, Mr. Rogue.
Okay. Is 30 good?
Yep, that was good enough. So, as you go to reach and open the door, you do successfully open the door. That being said, as you do, you take your hand off just in time and kind of move to the side as a bolt of lightning arches from the door and zaps the wall behind you.
I have a question for you. Only
Over
because
here.
of stupidity.
Uh-huh.
Nope, we're good. I just wanted to make sure it didn't hit the person that we just pulled from the thing because I just didn't know where they were associated with that door
I
at
know
that time.
it went this way.
Perfect.
He thought they were one block up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Square.
They're safe there.
Block. I don't play Minecraft. You can't prevent it.
So what's their reaction? Because obviously, as I move this way, I can see them as that
They're
lightning
they're
bolt
doing
goes
the
across.
holy shit and kind of jump and go. Perhaps you should be more careful.
It didn't look trapped. I looked.
Everything in this dungeon seems to be trapped.
I know, and I looked for them because of that. I've removed all the ones in this room, more or less.
Cool. Good to know. Well, that explains the
I
scorch
think
marks
there's
on
about
the
3
floor.
somewhere around here that I can't find at the moment. I don't see at the moment, but I
Mhm.
do believe there's like at least 1 or 2 still in here. So you might want to be careful. You guys
That
are
makes
safe now.
sense.
The door's open.
He
Um,
will mention that he's still looking for the other 5 members of his party.
Okay.
A
Payment would be
six-way
good.
split for the loot. Wow, you guys must have been good friends or insane.
Yeah, we can look for them for
We
if you like, but you gotta pay first though.
well, if you see them while you go through the dungeons, if they're dead, please give them a burial or something. If they're alive, send them out my way, please.
Yeah, but
In other words, I cannot go with you. I would if I could, but if you find them, send them my way, and then meet me, and I will give you a great reward. I do not have anything on me, for the dungeon has taxed me so now. But I give you my word as a paladin of insert whatever the fuck I worship here
Ornixia, or not
to
Ornixia,
do the thing.
Epsa.
Being a paladin, he's probably one of the only people you would trust with that oath. Not saying all paladins are trustworthy, just this one seems to be.
Yeah. This paladin of love and all things that are bright and shiny seems to be fairly fast charting? Trustworthy. Wow. Words. What am I?
It's Sailor Moon as a paladin.
Damn, that's crazy.
nice.
I mean,
tuxedo mask, basically tuxedo mask, effectively.
No,
As a paladin form.
he's wearing Sailor Moon's uniform.
no, he's not. Get
Oh,
fucked.
that's
The one guy from frickin' that one picture.
Okay,
All
I'll
right,
let
do
you.
we enter this room?
I do.
I'll follow.
I will ask though, with my high passive scanning of the room, do I see anything, or is it very still dark in here?
It's
That I
still
can't see
very
that far.
dark in here. A lot of this dungeon is, well, dark. You haven't
All
turned
right,
on the light.
well,
I have a
since
secondary plan. Torch,
Oh.
light torch, toss in
1 second,
room.
I'm going to 1 second. Well, yeah, toss a torch in the room to give us some light in there.
Yeah.
I would say that would give
Care
us
to give us light, hon?
I know we just need a small aura. Remember? So A torch gives off 30 feet of light, so you make a 30-foot aura. And we just have to make an item to put it on.
I was gonna say, I don't have a token for that. You have the fire. I don't.
I got lots of tokens. Lots of tokens.
Give me a fire.
Today it'll be this one because that one's not horrible. So that is the light range of a regular torch.
Yep, that's tossed into the middle towards
Okay.
the room. somewhere.
I would say roll a D10 and a D20. The D20 is your attack roll. The D10 is just in case it doesn't quite hit exactly on target. Your armor class you're going for is 12 to hit the nipple in the middle of the room.
Wow.
Make sure to twist it while you're at it.
Looks like a nipple.
So
Gross.
13 on a straight D20 for the throw.
Yep.
And then 1D10.
Yep.
Oh yeah, nice.
Perfect. You got it bang on. Your torch landed right in the middle. Or pretty much damn near on the middle. Whatever that thing is that Rosie decides to, it is called.
I'm going.
By the way,
this
Rose,
block.
there was a thingy down here. There's a thingy down here. Was it supposed to be visible?
Yes.
Okay.
Also lock in place.
Boom. All right. So you see this area. Obviously,
All right.
not
So
outside the walls, but
what you see are massive hanging weights moving up and down rhythmically. But the moment Victor steps in, you see a large disc with 4 indents. Large disc being this big yellow thing. 4 indents being the 4 corners that appear to be weighted plates. A mural on the wall over here. Hence why this is technically here. That technically should be down here. My bad.
Is that where it's supposed to be
technically, if you
balance
want to
or
get
balance?
Yeah, but then they can't. Then people have trouble reading it.
Is
That's
that supposed to be balance or balance, that word?
Blance.
Ignore my typos. Fuck off.
Okay. No, I'm actually asking for legitimate reasons, because if it's balance, then it's a riddle, right? That Victor has to solve.
There.
it's
She
still a
fixed
riddle,
it.
but
And the mural is of a gold dragonass with a sword holding a set of scales. And it has a partial inscription under it, which you can see on the map. What do you do?
Victor yells, "I'm fucked."
What do you mean you're fucked?
Come here, you'll see what I mean.
Gosmo's just gonna make his way over, comes in, goes
Other
like,
door? Okay, you're
Other
gonna have to
door.
open that other
"Oh
door.
my bad,
then.
my bad."
Uh,
To this door. I didn't see the cube, but as he comes through the door, he's like,
yes, there are 2 doors.
but the other door hasn't been disabled.
Yep, that other
So-
door's
Or
not
opened.
open yet.
But yeah, so as Gosmo walks in, he's like, "What is that?"
That's what I mean. If you read the words on that thing, I'm fucked.
Well, it's nice knowing you.
Right? I'll see you on the flip side.
Exactly.
Victor will move to the side slowly, still passively reading the room with his passive perception.
If you're
Not
looking
actually
in,
just
that's
passive
not passive at this point.
scanning.
At this point, it's not passive because you're actively looking for stuff.
There.
Good try, though.
Hey,
Does anybody else join it? Go through out the door and go in?
I said I followed
Okay.
Victor. I was
Well,
waiting
After
for him to
calling
go
you
into the
going in?
room.
Yeah, no, I always
Cosmo?
go behind them.
Okay. I'm guessing Gotham was going to go in a little bit.
Yeah.
I can see fingers and toes for sure with my 12.
All right.
Yep, there's
So-
12 fingers and toes still.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
So, as you go in, I'm going to make sure I got the right notes here. Okay. Let me sure I'm on the right side of my pages. As you guys all go in through the door, you hear a resounding thud, 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 thud as the door behind you closes. And then you hear a click, 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 click kind of a thing of it locking, and then a slight glow shows on the back of this door and the back of this door.
That sounds like trouble.
Big trouble.
I would like to investigate the sound.
By all means, give me a sweet ass roll.
I will aid in that to give advantage.
Go right ahead.
Dirty 20. It would have been a
Alright,
dirty
so
20 either way, apparently, but
investigating that sound. Cool. There are locks that go underneath the area. Think kind of like redstone locks and competitors,
oh yeah,
whatever.
there's
It's
mechanisms in here that are going connecting to other things. So this isn't just a lock for this door. The lock is actually
somewhere. You're not quite
Yeah.
sure where, but it seems to be in this room. You have a real good guess about where that lock
Victor
is.
looks up to Victor would be like looking up at the discs.
So I'm pretty certain that these doors are now locked by this machine in the middle.
Yes.
And how
And
high up is
Victor,
it?
with your passive and your 12, you note that these scales look like they're actually weight. That could weigh something, you're not sure what. But these scales like, the balancing scales of counting. And with enough
And
weight, maybe
and how
they'll
high
open the
up?
door. They look like you can climb on that. Like there's a platform. That oh no, not a platform. My bad. Nope. Let me reimagine what I was thinking because the way I drew it was something different. Yeah. So it's easily a 20-foot high scale. It will need enough weight to balance the scales evenly somehow, or about average. So I drew this slightly wrong. Just think of this as the base.
Alright.
Hmm. Any bright ideas, anyone?
Nothing really flows to mind.
One thing would be if there's weight. If these are weights, we have to balance something in on them. Where there's like law balance judges. It sounds like you sort of have to measure things against something else, maybe people standing on it or items on it. I would probably try the items before the people, though. I don't know about you guys.
I think it's gonna be the people.
You're probably right, but we either jump right into the deep end or take it one step at a time.
Let's say one step at a time.
All
I say
right,
the
who's
deep
got a
end.
duck?
I'm sorry, what?
A duck. We start with a duck.
I don't think any of us here have a duck.
No one can summon a familiar. Fine, I will get my familiar to do it.
Okay.
Oh, I can't summon a familiar.
Okay, you summon your
Duck.
familiar. Please describe your familiar for us.
My familiar is currently an imp.
Alright, so
Oh.
you summon this, I'm gonna say,
Ugly little red demon baby thing that just has that weird giggle and looks at you like as
and
it as I point at it to go step on the weight things one at a time. You know the routine. As it gives me the finger, I give it the finger.
here we go. Of course, master.
Oh,
My
great!
wishes
Another one of these missions.
are
Ah.
and like the way he does like that, your will is my bidding is very sarcastic and very I hate you so much. Why am I familiar again? Oh yeah, because you paid me.
Do
Fine.
you pay us?
You pay your familiars? Damn.
I know, right? Like, damn.
Well,
What are you paying in the souls of the innocent?
those are really
Sometimes
hard to come by. Those are really hard to come by these days. You know.
you'll hear from like up as it's flying up towards the big two scales. The sometimes they usually just rats.
All right. So, like I said,
So
I will
he'll
get my
land on
flammer
one.
to do the thing.
Like I said, I drew this slightly wrong. So imagine there's like two circles. Hun, if you could do like two circles on either side of this, because this would be the base. This would be the base.
Circles. How big?
Say 15.
Just like drawing circles.
Yeah, like just draw two circles. Yeah, like
It's a
that.
20 circle.
That works.
I don't know why they're orange.
How if I know? We're gonna make them green, bright ass green, so they can be seen around the aura.
They are seen obscene. Why can't I get the inside of it to change colors? I can only change the outside border. I'm very confused.
Because when you do it, it's the fill style, and you gotta slide the bar at the bottom all the way.
Please don't make the outer ring the same color. Those are hard enough to look at.
Better?
Those are very painful on the eyes.
Is that better? No, that is not better. How about that?
That works. That was decent.
Alright,
Doesn't look too
so
painful on the eyes. Wahahaha.
let's see if I have something that will work for an imp. That'll work. It's
Ew.
smaller than that, but there we go. Lock,
And they can
lock.
fly, so that's why they're very important.
Yep. So he'll fly up and kind of land in the middle as it suddenly. I have to ask in private a question.
Yes, you can
This
kill my
was
familiar.
no, not that. I
No,
know you're private.
He's
We'll
like,
just
but
bring the
I
no,
familiar
wanted
back.
to
because
die.
always summon a new
I am
one.
DMing.
Can always summon the same one.
And he'd hate you for that.
My familiar.
Hello,
Rose.
Sauce.
My familiar is an imp. They're chaotic evil.
Okay, thank you. I had a feeling,
Yep.
but I wanted to double check. Alright, so as he lands ever so slightly, and this thing is not big. It's like maybe 5 feet tall. It's a tiny fucking thing. Because imps are
Imps
not big.
aren't 5 feet tall. Or
I thought they were more like 3
No,
foot.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
about to say 3, because
they're
5 is
they're
pretty
small.
medium.
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
they're
they're
small.
small. They're
they look
small. So
like
yeah,
toddlers with
like
horns,
3,
wings,
2
and
to 3 feet.
fangs.
They're anyways, not super heavy, not super big, but this matters because this small creature that lands delicately with his wings and
Barely
kind
does
of
anything.
perches like a cat. No, it shifts it fully down.
What?
And it kind of looks at Cole like, oh, what I know?
You did everything.
And it kind of like hovers again off of it, and it goes back to like the middle area. Not unlocking anything, but like the basic swinging back and forth. And it's kind of like, and he's kind of flying around, very confused.
Right. There's nothing to step on here, right? These aren't thingies.
You can climb up on this
There's floor.
floor.
We're not floating over into the nothingness of space, wondering what
Floor.
our feet are touching.
Floor.
Good, good. Just making sure.
Yeah, this thing is built up. So, with my badass drawing skills, do 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 do. Disc 1, disc 2, blah blah blah. Kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a scale. You have to put
Yeah.
something on one side and something on the other side. There has to be something to balance it. But none of us has anything that we can balance because some of us have heavy sins, some of us have light sins, some of us have sins of questionable nature.
Yes. And it
I know what you're
seems
talking about.
that
So if
your
if it's like
familiar
law and
has
balance,
sins. Yes. There's law, balance, and judges.
that to me sounds like we're being judged by merit, not by value.
Yeah.
Which
So how
sounds
do
like
you
the
do this?
same thing, but isn't, because you can have a lot of merit and no actual value, or a lot of value and no actual merit. So we have no clues beyond this.
You could always do checks. There, like I said, there's a mural of a god,
You
dragon.
told us what it looked like. It
Yep.
didn't help.
If you would like, you could do a religion check on the mural.
With my +1.
If you want. Any of you can do it.
A religion check? Oh,
Yep.
this is gonna suck.
This is gonna really suck.
Ooh, that's a 9. That's a 4. Hey, that's an 18. That's a 19. All right.
When did I get
Cool.
+4 in my religion?
All right. So, Cole and Asutali,
What?
you recognize this dragon. This is the dragon goddess, rather, dragon goddess, which I find her fucking information, known as known as Ornixia, the reverent golden one. Much like most gold dragons, she's the gold dragon of law. The fact of what she does essentially is weigh people's souls and actions, and if she finds you fitting, then she shows you no harm. If she doesn't find you fitting, then she punishes you.
Motherfucker's guilty.
Yeah,
Define guilt. What are we guilty of?
that
It's a
depends on the
law
person.
dragon.
Yeah,
So
It's a dragon.
what's the law then of the dragon? Because clearly it's not going off from mortal's law, is it?
most of her followers are paladins and knights and judges and lawkeepers of the mortal world. Again, my gods do work within the mortal sphere. They do
Rose,
visit
the
their
question was,
mortals.
whose law does she keep?
Um,
Or does she make laws that are tyrannical? Because good dragons can still be tyrannical. Or does she make laws that are beneficial to all which is also a catch-22 because if you're beneficial to all, you're benefiting your enemies too.
She seems to be law in the celestial sense. As in, she does not like demons. She does not like evil. She likes good.
So
Hey,
it's
What is
arbitrary.
good?
Yeah. What is
Justice,
because
justice, order, righteousness,
no.
heroism,
That's still
sacrifice.
a mortal's definition. Because we value as good may not be what's considered to a deity as good.
nothing Victor
Okay.
considers good is a fucking is
Which
actually
is
good.
which is the
Which is why
main
Victor
reason.
said he's fucked.
Wait,
Well,
that
he
is the
is.
main reason why Gosimo fell. It's because he's
Alright.
mortal.
Well,
I will ask
technically,
somebody
don't
that
be wrong.
usually doesn't get a lot of
Victor
time.
is chaotic good, so technically he is good.
He is.
Alright.
Just does he falls
So,
within that level?
Probably
I will
not.
ask somebody who doesn't get a lot of screen time and voice time. I would like my twin to
Hi.
describe to me what this dragon views as good in law.
You want me to do it?
I do.
Oh, I'm sorry, ZZ. You are on your own for this one, but I'm sorry, ZZ.
Oh
Come to the
god.
hot seat, my dear friend.
Oh god, my chaotic neutral ass actually has to describe good. Okay.
Yes.
Mm,
How will this
I can't
dragon judge you?
I have to see you should how will the dragon judge me? Because now I'm gonna find a way to
as
cheat.
in,
Just kidding.
as
No,
in,
no.
judge people as a whole. What are
I
her
figured that's
rules
what
of
you meant.
law?
Hmm. Well, if I were this dragon goddess judging people, um, oh fuck, it was in my head. I had it. It was on the tip of my tongue, and then I
You got
lost it
this.
completely.
You got this.
No, I don't. Anyway.
Yes, you do. Would
ZZ's
feel
like,
free
I
to
hate you
ask.
so much right now.
Feel free to ask your party for help for coming up with stuff. By all
ZZ, are you
means.
hyperventilating back there?
I'm IRL chaotic neutral. This doesn't help me.
Feel free to ask your party for ideas.
uh, Dash already said no.
No, I mean, I give you actual help, but I'm just saying you're still I give you an ideal, but
Like
yeah.
I have ideas, but the only way I can really describe it is through like JRPGs or like Batman characters, and no one's gonna
Oh,
understand what the fuck I'm saying.
I do, but I
You'd be
will say this
surprised.
much. I will say this much. I do have two idea of a definition that could be used, but that's
Please.
not really it.
By
Try
all
me.
means, feel free to help her out and give her ideas and what you think.
Honestly, if you want to just keep it at like the most basic, simple of law and order is, are you following the law and order of which you stand by? You're not chaotic, you're lawful. And how lawful are you? Rather that lawful is good or bad is irrelevant.
See, that's
Are
what I
you
thought Rosie was going for when she first said that it was a gold dragon of law, but then she asked me to define it, and I'm like, fuck. It's not what we're going for. I don't.
Okay, so say that one more time, Dash. Do you follow what you...
do you follow the law to which you portray?
I follow the law of the bounty hunter. My law means if I make a pledge to do something, such as get Billy the Kid, I'm going to do my best to get
Yeah.
Billy the Kid. If they want him alive, preferably, I'll try to get him alive. That is part of my law. I won't go after children. I won't go after wives.
Yeah.
I
See,
will
that's
go
the issue.
after. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No,
Oh
see,
no.
that
Go
was
ahead.
the issue I had when Rosie said it, because when she said it was a dragon of law, but then she asked me to describe good, and I'm sitting here like those are two different concepts.
Those are two
There
different
are two
questions.
different concepts.
That's why I couldn't define it. I got so confused. I'm like, do you want me to define law or good?
Yes, the answer is yes.
Rosie's like, I
Not
just want
helpful,
something.
Rose.
The Order of the Golden Scale are a paladin order that came down from worshiping this dragon. They were taught law, justice, and order through this being's might and skill and majesty. She brought them up very prideful, however, so they're known for being stuck-up asses. But they're very,
those
very
paladins.
good at what they're doing. By the way, I'm making this shit up as I go.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Oh, there's those paladins.
So, like, I see Golden Dragon Paladins as being prideful. Oh, our patron is the best. You know, that sort of shit. But
I
they're
don't like those
paladins. They're
paladins.
amazing paladins. They're the paladins that paladins look up to. They're like, oh my god, I want to be like him one day. Dude, you're a paladin. You are him.
Well, this is what I had made previously for her domain and influence.
You don't want the Golden Paladins, Rose?
Oh no, I like that.
You know, I feel like this dragon would be more of a threat if it was up against the villain party. Just saying.
I'm not saying that it might not come into play, but this is a mural to her and part of the puzzle.
So we have to weigh our gold against our against our alignment.
Yeah. So what is your goals, like your personal goals, versus your alignment? And does this judge, jury, and possible executioner deem you fitting?
Don't ask me to step up. I'd probably be even worse than Victor, if anything. At
You know
least Victor
something?
has a goal. You look. At least you have a
Well,
goal. I do not.
you know that as a party, you need to balance the scales. Yes, Victor?
You know, Victor's like, fuck it. We're wasting a lot of time. He climbs up the fucking thing, stands on it.
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna
Which side are you
say-
climbing up, and which, first of all, give me an acrobatics check. Second off, which side, left or right?
Well, we're on the right side, so the right.
Okay. So give me that acrobatics check. Awesome.
15.
Alright, that's a pass. So you easily can get up there. And what is your alignment?
Chaotic, good.
Okay, and what is your goals?
He does good things, but likes to have fair compensation for doing the things because nothing is done freely. So he's not like volunteering himself. So he's, balancing the good that he does with the fair compensation he gets in return. He doesn't steal from the absolute poor because that is, in a sense, poor taste for any rogue. But he does balance the scale by, making sure that yes, the Thieves Guild gets their cut, and obviously every Thieves Guild does do good things to maintain a positive image. So he does, in turn, sometimes be more than willing to take his turn to do something good should the guild ask him to do something for them. So he thinks he's in line with himself on a very balanced nature, but that's his perspective versus that of a god.
Okay.
They very much look at things differently. So he is inclined to feel that he is self-balanced in all things.
Alright, so the scale will go down a little bit, but not nearly as much as the imp. And you can feel that you can't do this by yourself. You do need your party's help.
Hey, who wants to go next? Because I can't do this alone.
One of you two should do it.
Gosmo is kind of thinks about it a little bit. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know what sins I have or have not committed. So I don't even know what that way is going to look like on me, but fuck it. Let's see what happens. So, using his fire elemental spirit, he teleport himself up on top of the pillar.
Okay. I'm guessing on the left side.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so your alignment is
Chaotic neutral.
okay.
Oh God.
And
Man.
what is your like what do you know what I'm asking?
What is his, like, what? His
Conviction. I
conviction?
can't think of another word to say. Like Victor won't
What are
kill
his
kids.
morals?
Exactly.
What's something what's one line you will not cross?
What will you stand up on a soapbox and fight for?
That.
The one line he will not cross is oppression.
Okay.
Anything
Good.
that feels like an oppression of others is something he will not stand for. Everybody has their freedoms to choose and to act as they please. Their action defines who they are. Oppressing that oppresses a person as a whole.
Okay. And with that, we will be going on break before we see what the other two party members do.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Welcome back, everybody, to our wonderful show that is Chaos Incarnate. The group is
Chaos
currently
and
weighing.
caramel.
The group is currently weighing their convictions, their
We're
lines that they
currently
will not
weighing our
cross,
options.
with their alignment. And considering Gosimo's conviction is the reason why he fell, and he is fairly neutral overall, and yes, slightly chaotic, the scale actually doesn't move. So still slightly dipped to the right.
There you
Just
go.
hanging low and to the right.
So, what do the other two party
Should
members
go.
do?
Cole, you should go next.
All right. Let's see. What were you trying to describe for this?
First of
Convictions.
all, you have to do an acrobatics check to get up. Pick which side you're going up to, left or right, and then the line that you will not cross.
But the middle of the room is the line that I won't cross.
Ha ha ha. Very funny, my love.
Well, how are we supposed to balance this when we don't even know what we're trying to balance? Actually, I don't even know what alignment I am.
That would help.
Not really. I don't
That
play by
wouldn't.
alignment.
The one time I bring alignment into existence, okay? I don't do it often.
Okay.
What happened to my live? I ended it because my phone started dying. So people can come over here and watch us and talk and everything now.
There you go, Rose.
Okay. Cool.
So, my character is neutral evil.
Oh,
I
yeah.
follow my own laws and I'm a bounty hunter. I'm not evil in the sense of I'm going to go around and do stuff, but I'm kind of selfish. That's why I picked neutral evil.
That's fair.
I haven't been playing him too selfish because nothing out of the stuff we've been doing, there's nothing that has been really immediately going for his goals. My convictions are such that I like to do a good job. I don't like to break my word, and lines I won't cross. Yeah, I don't. I'm not going to hunt children. I'm a bounty hunter. I will
He's not,
apprehend children, but if you expect me to kill them,
yeah,
expect a
he's not
bullet in
that
the
kind of
head.
bounty hunter. He's not that kind of bounty hunter, guys.
I'll put them in a sack, drag them back to you, sure, but I will not kill them for you. And if I find out you're going to kill them, it'll be bad.
Alright, and your acrobatics, please.
Never. I'm looking at it now. It's pretty good. I'm not telling you what it is, so you have to guess.
Ah.
I'm not guessing. Fuck that shit. Oh wait, there's a roll I'm supposed to be able to do, isn't there? With your thingy.
No. You don't have to do that. Not for that. That's for attacks, I think. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
trying to find the channel. What am I doing?
Acrobatics.
Acro. Okay.
See, now you get an acrobatics roll.
Right.
Nice.
24.
Alright, so which side are you going to?
Yes.
Honey, stop being an asshole!
There's one person on either side. Pick one.
Well,
You're the character, it's your choice.
Goss wanted to make his go down a little.
Rose.
Victor made his go down slightly.
It's a 50-50 choice. I don't know what'll happen when I go on either of them. I don't know what'll happen
And
when I
that's
go
the
on.
point!
So what I'm saying is pick one.
No, I'm the DM. I'm not picking for your character.
All right, fine. I'm picking odd on a D4. It was an odd number. I'm going to the odd one. That is number one, the one on the left.
Alright, so it moves down more on your side. So that's a little bit more unbalanced for your side. Asatali, you're up.
I sure am, aren't I? Second to just kind of.
Yeah, and
Time to
your
run
Amber
into this
saying to
room.
fuck off this scale, because they will fuck this up.
Okay.
Skitter, 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 skitter.
I guess I'm going to the right. Hang on, let me do an acrobatics check. Watch me fail this. Nope.
No, fair enough.
18!
I expected to do a nat 1 since we haven't gotten one yet.
Also, Cosmo, you need to give me your acrobatics. I forgot to vote yours.
No, he
He
teleported.
Right,
Teleported.
okay. Fair.
Let's say my wildfire spirit stays up for 1 hour.
Yep. I forgot you teleported. Alright.
But no, the issue I
Alright, and
had
your
is that
alignment?
chaotic neutral.
And your line.
That's the problem. I don't really have one. I mean, aside from like no women and children, but like I don't really have a hard limit per se. Because my character kind of gave up having hard limits after her freaking the love of her life got freaking, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of doesn't really have a goal or like conviction or anything. She just kind of floats
Broke.
around and exists.
She's kind of broken.
Sure, yeah.
She's in that state of mind where she hasn't figured out what the limit is. There is one somewhere, but she hasn't figured it out because she hasn't been pushed quite that far yet, I'm guessing.
Yeah. That's why I made the others go first. She doesn't actually have one. You're asking a woman who all but gave up on life to give you a freaking life goal, Rose. I don't know what you wanted.
Actually, I know a line you won't cross. You won't give
What?
up.
I guess.
Think about it. Your character is still here after that. After all the stuff you've gone through, all the stuff you've lost, the line you won't cross is you won't give up. You're a survivor.
There you go. I guess that's my line.
That works.
Are you gonna let people down?
Who's there to let down?
Never mind.
Then we're gonna give you
I'm
half.
surprise.
Let you down.
There we
Da,
go.
da, 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 da,
The
da,
ritual of the night.
da.
Yeah.
It took me a minute, but I understood where you were going.
Yeah.
Okay. So past. We're all on a pillar thingy then.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at something. I gotta look at something real fast.
I will be right back.
Have fun.
As you get on the scale, ZZ, sorry, Asutali specifically,
Yes.
something appears in your hand as the scale evens out. What you get is a symbol that has two chalices and something in the middle with a rose on it. I am really bad at describing this, so I'm gonna find the actual description I made at some point. Where'd it go? Not useful information. That does not tell me what the symbol is.
Ah, shit, I'm having a hot flash.
Okay.
I know, that's also unuseful, but I'm just saying. I hate hot flashes. They are not nice.
So it's an emblem composed of careful symmetry and delicate ornamentation. Thunder blooms a vivid pink rose, and its petals layered with and illuminated as if catching faint sunlight.
Alright.
There are small green leaves that branch outwards along the vine, adding subtle color and life to the otherwise metallic palette. Flanking the rows on either side are two polished silver goblets, the chalice isn't questioned, and their stems are slender and graceful, their bowls smooth and reflective, suggesting ceremonial drinkware rather than simple cups. The vine winds between and around the goblets, threading them together visually as though binding them in a single symbolic composition. Encircling the entire design is a crescent-shaped silver frame that looks almost like a moon.
Ooh. Is this something from my deity?
Not the deity in question that you would normally have. This is from a different deity.
Oh.
As a bard, it is a deity that you know fairly well. Normally a drow deity, but they tend to fluctuate between man and woman depending on what they want or how they decide to have the night.
Ah.
This is Geraldrin's symbol.
Okay.
They are the god of
Can you
they
spell?
are essentially Loki, god of party
Alright.
and revelry.
Nice.
And
I
as
do.
you get there, what?
I was saying I do like Loki and Dionysus. Yes.
Yep. This is the Java version of Dionysus and Loki, as one.
Nice. Nice.
My world's version. Oh, excuse me. So as you get onto the scale, Asutali, and all of your sins, wants, wishes, lines, and alignment are judged, there is a grating sound as something, not these doors, but somewhere over in this corner's door, you already know where roughly, seems to grate and almost click after a moment,
Like,
and it seems like something has unlocked.
do 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 do.
That
The
We
door.
did
worst part
it.
is, we don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet.
Do. Okay, so I'm gonna do
For all we
this
know, we probably just unlock our
based on
demise.
sound. Using perception on sound.
Mm-hmm.
Which direction do I hear that clicking coming from on a 16?
Over here.
Over.
Northwest
Just gotta
corner.
move over.
Northwest corner.
No. Okay. Interesting. Over there. All
Yep.
right. I'm going to climb down.
Skills don't move. We do need to do an acrobatics to get down, for obvious
Okay.
reasons.
I'm probably going to do it in a different than needing to climb down. I should probably word it better. I'm going to climb onto my stomach, holding onto the edge of the scale, lowering my full body down, being about 6-ish feet tall, knowing that it's only about a 14-foot drop. At that point, I'm going to let go and drop that 14 feet.
Okay,
It's definitely
you're
an
still
acro.
taking 1d6 of damage, because
That's why I figured it'd be about 1d6 damage for the 4 feet that are more than the 10 foot. Yep.
let's see how nice my d6 is today. Not nice, that's a full 6.
All right.
That's a vicious little dice. Noted.
It is. And I'm okay
Yep.
with that. For the amount of damage I take generally from combat most times, that 6 is
Valid.
fair. It's a very
Alright,
valid 6. And they'll walk
how
over
the rest
towards the
of you
door.
getting down?
I think that's the most damage you've actually taken in a while.
No,
Yeah.
because I've now taken a total of 11 damage since the last long rest.
Oh my.
I know.
I'm over
How the
like
hell are you
half of my
taking?
health gone.
I don't think I've taken any damage actually.
Alright, how do the rest of
Well-
you get down?
Who's gonna catch me?
I will.
I mean,
Since I'm already down.
I think Gosmo's too far to try to catch you.
I'm also on the same side as you, so
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He's on the same side as me.
so
I mean,
I have
that's
no
not-
problem watching you dangle down the however tall you are distance of feet and just hold my hands out to try and catch you for that little bit to make sure you don't take any damage.
Thank you. And
Like
I'm
I said, I
going
do
to-
play chaotic good. I do good things
Yeah.
every once in a while.
I will acrobatics my way down.
Okay.
Tuck and roll
Uh,
at the bottom of the jump.
give me a dex check to see if you catch her.
Yeah, it would definitely be a
A
dex.
17?
Yeah, you catch her. You make it down, but you have a bit of difficulty. Cool. You slip on the last like 2 feet.
Instead of rolling nicely, I roll kind of like off, and it's like, oh, take a
Yeah.
little bit of damage or something.
Yep.
Yeah, you take like 2 points of damage.
Sure.
Alright, so Alcatali basically gets to fall off and whee! Thumped into Victor's arms. Ooh.
Ooh.
And Gossamer, how are you getting down?
Well, I mean, his wildfire spirit's still active, so teleport down.
Valid. Alright, and then down.
Ah,
The
Hey,
fuck?
hey, hey, we're
Alright,
not speaking to
sorry, bro.
GLaDOS. We are not speaking to GLaDOS right now, okay?
Why not?
Why?
Alright, so Victor is going over to the door.
Yep, after he nicely puts down Osatali.
Thank you.
I could have dropped you, it would have been funny, but no, I'll put you down nicely.
Thank you.
Then I'll walk over to that door and then do rogue things with said door.
Ah, yes, the rogue things.
With a 20, yeah, a 20. Is it trapped and locked?
Is not locked, and you seem to have gotten it freely. Considering.
I'm gonna just do something for the sake of lulls.
Okay.
With a 33, I'm gonna try and disarm any possible trap that's inside that door.
Gonna take
No, you're good.
that full time, like double check all the seams, all the stuff, this,
Yep.
that,
This
those.
seems to not be trapped.
Then we'll
Yeah,
open the
It's
door.
very dark
He's
in here.
double checking.
Yeah,
And then
it
he'll
is.
open the
Seems very
unlocked
dark.
door.
It is. So you can see down here, but it's pure darkness.
Victor will go pick up his torch that's probably still there and lightly toss it down the hall just to get a little distance of light.
Okay.
And
Give me an attack roll.
yep, that's what I'm just typing up.
Okay.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Knowing that
And
it's basically
the-
just to toss it in front of me is
Yeah,
not needing a high number, just needs
definitely.
a number.
Just needs a number that isn't a 1. Drop it at your feet.
Yeah. And then
Alright, that's not
bad.
I'm just trying to just throw it a little further in so I can see a little bit of light in the room so dark vision can be helpful.
All right, so you toss it, and it turns out to not be a room, but in fact a hallway.
A hallway. A very long hallway.
Well, not very long. That's only what?
That's about 60. No, sorry, 50,
That's
55 feet.
60 from the door. It's 60 feet to the corner that you can't see from there.
With his dark vision, he can see the corner.
Yeah, but I mean, when the torchlight, he can't.
Yeah.
So he knows there's a corner here because he saw it.
Mhm.
But now he can see this area with light where he's not seeing it with perceiving with disadvantage.
Yeah.
And I don't see anything in there, no traps with my...
Nah. It's a secret tunnel through the
It's almost like a
maze.
service tunnel, you would say, like
Yeah.
something like the sort of thing you imagine. There's hundreds of these things in this secret entrances here, little crawl spaces there, like a water closet somewhere. And you're like, what the heck?
Victor
Just the
gives a thumbs
design
up.
tells you that sort of engineering has gone on here.
Yep, Victor gives thumbs up that it's safe.
All right. We should probably follow him, right, guys?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
He'll walk and pick up his torch and continue on.
I will take up the rear, even though I can't see in the dark.
Well, there's a torch, so you can still
Oh, wait,
see.
I might be able to.
I'm
I
about
can
to
light my own
say-
torch also. I
I was about
can't
to
remember
say,
if I can see.
Gosmo Wildfire Spirit does emulate light. Just FYI.
Good, good.
How much?
Let me actually check that out right quick. 1 second. Because I completely forgot.
That would be a very useful thing to know.
Let's see. Where does it say about the lights? Da-da-da-da-da.
Which invocations did I take? Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
It pretty much generates light standard to a torch.
All
Center
right.
around it. Yep.
Oh, never mind. I have devil sight. What am I talking about? I can see in the dark, Rose.
Woo!
I thought I had changed that out and gotten something else, but I still have devil sight.
Woo!
All right, so you have 2 sources of light. Woohoo!
Oh, then Victor will put out the torchlight, because if we have the wildfire thing, the wildfire can just like walk near me then, I guess, to keep the light for everybody.
Yeah, I'll put that just over here by the token.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That means that I can go like that, and I can go like
And
that, and then you
Rose,
guys can see.
I would like to send my little imp fellow down the hallway around the corner and it's about here to tell us what it sees around the corner with its dark vision.
Up
This
the
means
button around the
another
corner.
door.
It sees the rest of the hallway and the door and a wall, because there's a wall there, Rose. Or is the inside of the door more obvious than the outside?
The inside is obvious. That's the door.
All right, my little imp buddy says, there's another fucking door up here. Just loud enough for everyone to hear in the hallway, not loud enough to hopefully wake up the neighborhood, right?
All right, and I'm
Does it
guessing
look
he's
trapped?
doing it. Nope.
Locked?
Yes. It looks like you can open it from this side, but locked from like the other side.
Okay, then he'll open the door.
All right. Well, you're back in the room that you left earlier. This was a room that was flush with the wall until you open it, and it kind of like when you click the button to open it, it goes down and goes into the ground, so it kind of opens like a doorway.
Hey, well, we got back to the other room with the water thing. Let's go back.
Okay.
Let's go back. But this time we'll go across the water thingy over to this door here.
Sounds like a plan.
Seems like the most.
Okay,
And
so
then
that
check the door.
the east door.
Yes.
Sorry for my orange walls, Rose. I forgot to change my line color.
No, you're fine. So
trapped or locked, or both?
Definitely locked.
Not certain on trap.
Not certain on trap. If it is
But
trapped,
it doesn't
then it
it
has
doesn't
a
feel
very
trapped
high
right now.
difficulty.
It doesn't feel trapped, is all you know.
Okay, the last time I saw a door that looked like this, a lightning bolt came out at it. You know? Sorry, guys. I don't want anyone getting hit by a bolt of lightning.
All right, we back off, I'm assuming, so that if something happens, it's not quite as devastating.
To disarm, if there is one there.
Alright, yes, you do disarm it. There was definitely a trap on the door. It
The
seems
design on the door, after you looked at it for a little while, you realized the carvings were actually a glyph. And if you had opened the door, it may have had explosive results by the designs that you saw when you were able to figure out, okay, if I cut here, the glyph is broken.
Beautiful. Okay, it's good. Opens the door.
Cool. I'm gonna walk in behind him.
Are you making that into a room, Rose? I was just thinking it was a hallway to transition into your next room.
I mean, that's valid.
It's up to you,
Wide
though.
hallway.
I figured that the three wide hallway made sense because we got to get from place to place, right? And from here, if that door is open, I would like to send my imp to explore, but if it's not
Which
opened,
which door?
we'll
This
wait.
one?
The other one, yeah.
Uh, yeah, it's open.
If you're wondering why I filled this room with mushrooms, Rose, I would just be decorative.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I send my imp to check the door. By check the door, I mean look at it and tell me if it's locked or unlocked. And if it is either of those, it is not going to try to
It is
unlock it because
unlocked.
it's not stupid.
It is unlocked.
It is unlocked. I
Yes.
will move over. Watch my imp zip away into the distance because it's attached to me. Carefully attempt to
I'm going to
open the
make this a
door without
little bit
blowing up.
longer for
Yep,
reasons.
that's fine. Well, then I will go a little bit further down the hallway. And I
So,
will do this. I will ask everyone to make sure they're not standing in front of the door, just in case something bad happens. We'll reach over and try to open the door and see what weird stuff happens to my familiar in front of it.
Your familiar just gets knocked back out by a gust of
Bazorch.
wind.
Ooh.
Alright, so it goes through without any real difficulty. There's not a chop here. What you see is essentially a larger version of a supply closet.
Okay.
There's rooms, there's a couple tinker things, benches, vials. It looks like this is like a small experiment room at best.
All right. So after my imp has given me the basic gist of what's in there, I'm going to step in after, and then we'll proceed to carefully inspect the room for valuables of any type, because you never know what could be valuable. For all we know, having bedrolls in here might be valuable.
That's right. There's enough room that you guys could put your own bedrolls out.
This could be a short rest room.
It's part restroom, yeah.
Oh, really?
There doesn't appear to be any other doors in here at the moment.
Yeah.
We found the safe room, guys.
That being said, you do also notice something else here. Just gotta find the right person.
I guess I should have rolled an investigate first, as I said I was investigating the room. 14.
There they are. So you see a very dead person. It
Of
seems like
course
they
they
had
do.
come to walk here, like they were trying to get here, from a different spot. With investigation, you can tell that they had come from this room,
The
having
mushroom.
explored, and kind of come over this way. Their feet had drugged, and then they landed in this room.
Does anyone have good medicine skill?
I
Mine's is a +4, so
I got a
Mine's,
+3.
mine's only a +1, so I don't think I'd be good at it. But I figure Cole knows about things going bad disease-wise and stuff. So his thoughts would be: anyone good with medicine? Want to check to see if it was something disease-wise or anything? Boils or cysts or something on their
He also
skin,
looks like
stuff
he
like
was
that.
fairly hurt as well from something
Yeah.
else previously.
So
So
like a
it's not
only
medicine
just
check would
the mushrooms, but
possibly
yeah.
identify what wounded him or what was infecting him, if anything was.
I say I give him a check, a look over.
I'd say any of us that has modifiers, my whole +1, I'm not
Go
proficient, but
ahead.
if Rose allows me, I'll give
Yeah,
it back.
yeah.
I'll give you aid.
Go hard.
All right, so medicine. With or
I
without
mean, I'm
aid, by the way.
With
Well, the first roll was going to be good enough.
23.
Ow.
Ah,
Someday you won't be sick, Rose.
let me say.
Unfortunately, that will probably be the same week that your funeral happens,
Probably.
right?
Don't worry, I'm also chronically injured and ill. I get it. That's why we're twins.
Alright. So it's not hard to tell that the mushrooms in this room are heavily poisonous. They're not native to the surface whatsoever, and the residue on his body that the very dead lizard folk guy is, and since the
I
stream can't
lizard.
see it, because the stream can't see who it is, if I can find my description. They are a black and gold scaled lizard folk, and their scales seem to have lost their sheen. Their body is lying rigid where you find them, and whatever strength and vigilance that wants to find this body has drained away, leaving only the stillness and faint impression of the fight that he did not survive.
Damn, he's dead.
If he's been infected by mushroom spores of some sort, if that had anything to do with him, does he by chance have any sort of like sporal growth? Is he like sprouting mushrooms out of his ears or anything?
Are we going
Some
to
of the
get
white
Snickers?
ones, some of the white ones are starting to grow a bit. Like I said, they look like they're not from the surface. Uh, since Zon is in your party, even though the player is not here, you do get the sense that Zon would know about these mushrooms much more than anyone else, and Zon would probably make a reference of haven't seen them in a while because they're from the Underdark. They shouldn't be here, and if they are here, whoever
But
controlled the
but
Warmspire had
haven't seen them in a
issues.
while isn't useful information. Are they going to try to eat us if we sleep in this room with them?
No,
Is the valid
no.
information? Are they edible?
From what Cosmo can tell with his medicine check, actually, give me a nature check, Cosmo.
I
Yes,
already
easy.
did.
Wow.
Right there. It was a 6.
Yep, I see that. It's easy. What were you saying?
Oh, I was about to say nature check would probably be the best for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured that
Yeah.
in case I went ahead and rolled it and I sucked at it.
I got a whole
Cosmo thinks
+1
that
for nature.
they're edible. Edible as all
Okay.
could be.
He thinks they're edible, but watching they're gonna like, if prepped correctly, we can eat this. However, I am no chef and I cannot cook these properly.
All right. I'm going to take up the grim D. If we're going to use this as a short rest room at all, I'm going to take that body out into the hallway.
So before you do so, Gossamer's gonna put his hands up and goes like, 1 second, I need to check something right quick. I don't have the proper spell, so hey, we ain't going that far, okay?
No. Zombie
I,
flesh
I,
is not good.
yeah, we're not going that far. Anywho, I will be that half elf, okay? But since Johnson doesn't have the proper check, he's gonna cast Wither and Bloom.
Okay.
Basically,
Ooh.
and he's gonna center it on that corpse itself.
Okay.
So
Fair.
if those spores are non-magical, it should all pretty much wither and die since it's vegetation in a sense. It's a fungus vegetation.
Oh yeah.
If it is magical and it don't die, you don't want to touch that.
Makes sense.
Okay. For it withering, do you want high or low?
I don't know. We're looking for high. Like a kite?
Ooh, barely. Alright, they wither, but they seem to be resistant to the withering for a moment.
They
But
start to tremble and shiver as if they're like withering in front of you, but they seem to grow back for a moment before suddenly shriveling up into little black wisps just sticking out of the body.
that.
Hey guys, so is that supposed to be normal?
No. No, it's not.
I don't think that's a good sign.
I'd like to
So
retract my statement
maybe
about eating them.
yeah, maybe don't eat those. That looks like a
Yeah. I mean, at least not without Sinji.
He might know how to prepare them, yes.
He might actually. But with that being said, now I'm looking around. He's like, I'm gonna spend the rest of my time burning the rest of these spores. Do anybody want to stop me?
Nope.
Nope.
no.
All
Oh,
right.
um, Dash, I forgot that you can do stuff with your staff.
I know.
He's not
I
forgetting.
know.
Just as a
I
reminder,
thought
because I forgot, just in case you
no,
did
I
as
didn't
well.
forget. However, since these aren't spores, it's like even remotely showing any type of sense of fire, it's not that much like enticing to Gosimo.
I mean, that's valid.
With that being said, though,
They just don't have the
uh,
right spice for him.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you
really
you
good
used
spice.
Wither and Bloom, you didn't use a fire spell. To be honest.
Oh, I know that. I know that. Like I said, so when he does his fire spell, which is why he just said, "I'm gonna burn these spores." If something does happen, it might catch his attention. Otherwise, he's just gonna try to destroy the spores, so that way we don't end up like that corpse.
Yes.
I mean, valid.
And we don't know what the results of touching that stuff would be. So if you just picked up a sample just to be like, I'm going to take a sample just to be sure, all of a sudden infected.
Well, that means Cosmo's over here.
Yep.
Especially if you can take a short rest.
So I'm going to start
Yay.
while they're taking short rest because I'm not. I'm going to
Okay.
definitely be doing multiple investigation checks around the room
Okay.
to see if there's any hidden doors. During that time period, I'm going to do each roll. It'll be for each wall.
Okay.
So that would be for the wall to the bottom of that map. Because I've taken very little damage, I'm not really worried about a short rest at this point in time.
That's all. Alright. And what was this? Thank you.
You're welcome. So he's just
Uh,
gonna be moving that spear across the room, just incinerate as much as he can. This way he can actually control the fire so that the fire goes wild, because we're in an enclosed space. That's not like a bad idea.
How big is that? 20? 5
um,
foot. Never mind.
5 feet diameter.
So, as it. Thank you. As it goes here, these ones seem to change a different color.
Are they purple?
No, they are not the same color purple as what you're thinking. They're not the vibrant purple. These are kind of like I don't know what color you describe this as, because that's not quite blue, but that's
Violet.
not quite purple. Violet, a very pale violet.
A pale violet.
More like a blue violet. So the blue violet colored mushrooms, they turn orangey red with the fire. And on them they have weird lines that seem to kind of wrap around like a spiral up the stem and kind of bloom like a fire flower.
When I touch Mario.
Uh,
Yeah, definitely
So,
needed that short rest. That gave me 22 hit points back. Woot!
woo!
yep, sucking down that pipe till she go wahoo.
So
But yeah,
Rose,
All right.
so
After I've
yeah,
done my short rest and healed up some of my wounds, I'm going to help with the checking if there's anything. I finished with the checking if there's anything of value to us in this room while they're doing
valid.
the other stuff.
Okay. So yeah, Victor. There's
so this
no
is a
doors
12.
here.
This was a 12. This was a
Yeah,
23. This was the 16.
yeah. There's no doors here. It's a supply closet.
Fair enough. I was just looking for anything hidden. Figured while they're short
Nope.
resting, I would take that time to do that.
All right. As for anything valuable, like I said, there's test tubes here. There's notepaper here. Yes, Dash, fuck you. There's glass. Some books about chemistry, artificer stuff, tinkering. Uh, some small notes about the Cinderback. A feeding schedule. It seems like, and something about seven.
Okay. So feeding schedule and 7. You know something? I will read those notes.
Does Cole let you see the notes? Because Cole found them.
Yep. I'm not holding them back from anyone. I'm like, okay, I found some notes on this. I'm telling everyone what I found in the way. Hand you the notes that I picked up. Yeah, toss those to you. I'm looking at some of the books, seeing if any of them have any like blueprint type things, schematics, anything of a technical nature. And if they do, if Victor wants to look at them, I'll let him look at them. But otherwise, I'm just gonna pocket them into my bag of holding.
There's I don't have like a bazillion different little notes of like rods and gears and things like Artificer's Handbook. There's everything and then
This
some
is an
here.
eccentric inventor's note area. There's scribbles on everything. There's a piece of paper towel over there. That over there looks like a silk robe that was used
Yeah,
as a note. That over there was etched into stone. That must have been a weird endeavor.
What's the
yeah.
7?
It's just like the number seven. It kind of trails off. Like it'll say like feed Cinderback at 4 o'clock. Need seven.
Cinder
Feed it again.
back.
Yeah, Cinderback.
Okay.
Feed it again. Uh, Needs feeding every 5 days. Always have to be seven.
Cinder back. What would you classify a roll check on that? Because I don't think
Arcana.
I've Arcana. Thank you.
Arcana and history. Yep.
And it's whichever one is better.
Yeah.
Oh, they're both the same.
You can roll both. I don't mind. First of all, going back to you real fast while he those rolls. So yes, like I said, these turn into essentially fireflies. They don't disappear for the purpley violet ones. They just seem to change with the flame and almost like dance with the fire. Doesn't quite absorb the fire, but it seems to like it, whereas the ones in the middle, like, almost shriek, like a lobster in a pot scream. That's really loud and annoying and or ear shattering. Yeah, the white mushrooms do not like the fire, and they do actually die.
Ooh.
Damn.
But the rest of
Damn.
them are perfectly fine with the fire. They seem to enjoy it as you move it
They're
around.
fire resistant in some way, or immune, or whatever.
What do you do, Cosmo?
Um, well, I will say that Gosimo is going to leave at least one of those flower plants standing while he incinerates the rest because it's peculiar, especially if it belongs in the Underdark, or at least supposedly should be in the Underdark. Why the hell they react to fire like that? That's not natural. I would understand if more like it reacts to necrotic or venom, toxin, something like that. But fire? Yeah, that ain't shit. That ain't natural.
I never said it
That
was
shit
natural.
not natural.
Um,
That flower ain't right.
Cosmo, what's your passive, Cosmo?
What pass are you
Passive what?
referring to?
Perception. Sorry.
His
Okay.
passive is he's passive aggressive.
I am passive
Besides
aggressive.
that,
18.
besides that, 18. All right. So, remarking that this is not natural, and the fact that you dealt with the issue, shall we say? You note that there seems to be like weird key marks, like what are they? Recipe card things. You know what I mean? Flashcards that are kind of stuck up along the wall. Think like the board of stuff with red yarn everywhere. The stuff board.
Oh
That's the
my
back
god, not a
wall.
conspiracy board.
Yeah, like a
No.
conspiracy board, but it's just there's so many notes. It looks like these were planted here on purpose, and maybe they were even experimented on. So you can't tell from this distance what the notes say because there's a lot of them and they're tiny writing from that area because that is what 15, 20 feet. Yeah, 20 feet away. It's really hard to read.
Well, of course it is hard
Writing.
to read.
Do you go
If it
in?
was,
Do you take a look? Do you read the note?
well, I mean, he's going to have to go in to make sure he burned off all those spores inside there. Don't want that
Fair.
to like start regrowing.
Yeah,
Plus,
so
I'm
you
pretty
got rid
sure
of.
out of all the other parties, Gosmos probably has a better chance of surviving the spores.
I'm in that hood. Uh, so these are completely taken care of. These are burned to cinder. They're not regrowing. You got them to the roots.
All
These
right.
don't get singed at all. So going carefully through them to the back to read. You'll note it starts off like day 1, test 1. I brought these up from not far. I brought these up from the Underdark, close to the surface. They seem to not mind being enveloped in such darkness, but I wonder if I can make them more resilient. Going to test with snake venom, and in like red ink at the bottom, you'll see failed in like big bold letters.
Good.
Day 2, disappointed at yesterday's results. Going to try seeing if it reacts to blood today. I'm going to
Okay,
try
yeah.
halfling Gonna try halfling blood.
What did the halflings do
Wait
to
a
you?
minute. Is that the
They
reason why
never
the spore?
shed their greatest weed.
I just realized if these spores are attracted to blood, it will explain why they was covering that body, just sucking it dry.
So
That's
it'll
all
know
clarifying.
that it failed on the blood test with halfling blood. Going through a bunch of notes, he tries a bunch of different types. He tries halfling blood, ASMR blood, owl blood, tabaxi blood, and some random other types here. You even notice that at one point he tries John T blood. Again, a fail.
Good.
But you notice that it says lizard folk and lizard type creatures. It was successful with lizard folk. The
Reptilians.
reptilian blood. They seem
Ain't my
to
blood.
like reptilian blood, but not Yuan Ti blood.
Good.
Your poison must fight them off.
And then you'll see a note that says, tried using fire today. It seems the fact that I tried to use giant's blood last week, specifically fire giant's blood that I got my hands on, seems to have made more of a success than I expected. I have made them resistant to fire. Or
Bitch, what?
immune?
That
Question mark.
Bitch, what?
Do you say that in character?
some people just don't deserve science, dude.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he's actually gonna just say that out loud. Bitch, what?
The rest of you, as you're exploring and looking at the blueprints and these notes with 7 and stuff, by the way, with this in the back, you don't get a lot. You don't have the best checks. You know that it's big and giant and is a turtle. Kaiju turtle.
A kaiju turtle. Okay.
There's nothing
Some
that you
knows a
haven't
lion
learned
turtle is going to
previously.
steal our soul or steal our bending
You guys,
abilities.
you guys kind of knew. You guys knew about that previously from other checks you did. That it's a big giant ass turtle. Like I said, it's akin to the giraffe. It's gargantuan. It's a legend type of stuff. The fact that it's here at all, whoever this experimenter artificer was either crazy, doing some other questionable stuff, clearly, or just,
It
crazy.
might have been someone who was following Maturin. That's the only thing I can think of.
Who, what?
Maturin, the cosmic turtle from Stephen King.
He's the
I
one that
don't know a
got
lot
the.
of Stephen King, so.
He basically helped the kids in Dairy fight Pennywise.
Yeah.
Cool, never read it because it
I
keeps the
don't
crap
think
out of
that
me.
Rosie is the type that would watch it.
No, she is not. I
Alright,
specifically went
so,
straight into the lore of it, but anyways.
anyways, so your whole group hears Cosmo literally say that, and it kind of echoes down the hallway, easily hearable of that. Bitch, what?
Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, what?
Yep.
That's what she said.
What do the rest of you do as he's looking at these notes?
I mean, I was short rest. I mean, was I short resting? I don't
Your
remember.
short rest is over. You got your short rest
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, I just didn't type it in because I was spacing out in my bed.
All good?
Always fun. Can be very enjoyable with the right kind of cookie.
True.
My favorite right now, Nanaimo bars, so good.
So what do you guys do?
I'm jumping when he says that. I'm like, what's going on?
On. Anyways.
Cosmo
All right,
just
so
kind of,
yeah, figure out what's going on over here, head over to where Gatsimo is, and be like, "All right, what's the deal?"
What's
Gosmo
the
just
thing?
kind of. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys haven't been into this room since Gosmo started burning it, so you guys gonna see this fiery flower as Gosmo is just like has a bunch of paper in his hand, reading over it, and he's like, "God damn it!"
What?
He looks up to the party. Apparently, these spores are not even magically made, but more alchemically made. And apparently, the person who made them gave them a type of immunity to fire.
But why?
He actually doesn't even explain why. He just decides like, what was it, blood and toxin and fire? And oh no.
What?
Right now these spores are not alive. But I do know of some druids who are masters of the spores. If said spores was to control a creature, we'd be looking at a creature that has immunity to fire, toxin, might be able to dash out fire and toxin, and could possibly contaminate and control others. It'd be like a lich, but of a fungi nature.
Kill
Kind
it?
of
So,
kind of a party undead.
Essentially.
Attack of the Shrooms.
Hive mind. This really is just the clickers.
Well, I
It
guess
really is.
we just gotta give our. I guess I just gotta give my balls a tug and dig in deep and fight this thing.
True. It
Actually,
depends on
Cosmo,
how.
they're not dead. Because, like I said, they're fire resistant.
Yeah.
They're not dead. They're still glowing.
No, no,
They're very
no.
much alive.
Rose, you missed the word. Controlling others. Corpses. That would be
Uh-huh.
the undead aspect.
That's why I said that.
Undead, not Rose.
She got
They're not
confused there for a
they're
second.
not undead. As in, perhaps these mushrooms can raise the dead as zombies.
Okay.
Yeah. The cordyceps, I think that's what they're called.
That's why I
Also
said
colloquially known as clickers. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this is just the clickers all over again.
Think of
Never
them as
seen, never
mushroom
heard of, so.
mushroom zombies, Last of Us.
Never seen, never heard of, so.
We'll have to sit down and watch it so you can be disgusted.
No, thank you.
No, I haven't seen it either. I want to watch it. Damn it. I like zombie movies.
Anyways, focusing.
No. All right. So, what would you like us to discern from this situation? We found some mushrooms. They are They are not flammable now. You have some notes in the room that Gosimo has read. How can we finish this up in our what is it? Our last 20 minutes?
Something
About
like
that, yeah.
I will say Gosmo's definitely going to take the flame flower as he goes.
Uh-huh.
As much as I love fire, I might have figured out a way how to destroy this or use it.
You take all 3 stacks of them there, or just like 1 or 2?
3, actually.
So all 3 of them, okay.
Yep.
Alright, well, that means. Boop, boop, and boop.
Or no.
Alright, so. You're very disturbed, very confused. Did Gosmo also want to take a short rest?
Yeah,
I think
he will take
I
a
would
short rest.
I would think our end point would be that short rest. You know, we finished it up with the short rest, and then go from there because
That's fair.
do our outros.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victor will have one thing to suggest at this point in time.
I want
as
to use
he's
hit
been
dice for recover.
as he's been the mapper person.
Yes.
He's looking at his map and looking at everywhere they've been. I guess we have to go down that water current. There's no other way to go anywhere else but down that undertow.
Oh.
That's how I feel too. So
Hey,
let's
ZZ,
secure
are
this
you level
area.
9?
Huh?
I said, are you a
Oh,
level
you're supposed
9?
to be level 10, ZZ.
No one taught me these things.
Hey, ZZ, we
Alright.
leveled up like 3 sessions ago.
I'm sorry, ZZ. I just looked at your hit dice. I'm like, wait, why is it 9?
When he mentioned, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I saw it on the thing, and then I completely forgot to mention it.
I'm sorry, ZZ.
Well,
Alright,
at
that
least we
being
didn't
said,
get into any fights.
Exactly.
Yet.
No,
yes,
not tonight. Not tonight, though.
Yeah, no, that's
Not
It's
tonight.
only the
All
floor
right.
attacks you. Ah.
so with that, we're going to start our outros. Thank you for everybody who was here. Don't forget to tell us in the comments what your favorite part of this session was. And lunchtime does not count, for the record.
It doesn't? Since
My
when did
favorite
that not
part.
happen?
I'm going to pick on Tiger because he was the last to introduce. For intros.
The interesting part was for him, I'd say for me, is how he hasn't attacked that paladin yet because he needs to. Because I'm surprised we didn't see the paladin in the room when we came back. Because he had questions for the paladin still, but the paladin wasn't there. And the fuck it, I'll climb up there and see what sins I'm being charged against on the platform above.
Let's also note that the body's not there anymore.
Yeah.
I beg your finest pardon. What do you mean his body's not there anymore?
The dead
was
body of
removed from the
the
map.
fair folk.
Oh, okay then.
The paladin and the dead fairy are both not there anymore.
The assumption would be the paladin picked up the dead body and carried it away to mourn or something.
I hope that is the case.
Right?
Because what I was thinking of, I get to that I get to that when I'm up next.
Okay.
Improvements? None really, because there wasn't really much in the terms of needing to do really anything per se, other than maybe the only thing is if you want to deal with a 3-dimensional area, make sure you have a 3-dimensional map to show that area so we can have both a visual of the overview and relevancy of like that big room where the undertow is. If there's something down, give us a map to see what type of platform we're dealing with in advance. That way we don't try to second guess that in the future.
Valid. Alright, who are you picking on?
I'm going to pick on Dash because Dash was like, I'm ready to go. So it's time for Dash to
Alright.
To put
shut
up or
up
shut
on that
up.
one. Pretty much.
Put up or shut up, bitch. Let's go.
Go,
Alright, then.
Dash, go.
Favorite part, probably just the bullshit of the spores. And probably just find this Asimar that was just kind of stuck, unable to like fucking paladin can't even get out the goddamn improvement wise, nothing I can think of at the moment. I feel like I had something for you, but I got completely distracted with the different whole entire ideal. Which that being that the Asimar that we save, in the back of my mind, I'm like, how did you get stuck on that platform looking for your friends? Like, it doesn't make sense. The fact that he managed to bypass those undercurrents, just get stuck in the middle. Even if he was to flew there, like Asimar with only a 1-minute flight time would not fly directly in a path where he cannot leave out of. That seems illogical, especially with the 2024 rule set, you have to specifically choose flight when you transform, because you can transform between 1 to 3 anytime you transform. So for him to
What he's
specifically
saying,
choose,
Rose, is he's very sus.
what I'm thinking is, however, is what if this Asimar was the one that was controlling those spores, using the spores' powers, and his so-called group of friends was actually people trying to stop him, and they possibly trapped him in the middle of that current. Well, not only
The
were his
armor is
fire,
illusionary. He's actually a wizard or something.
probably something like that, and he can't use his fire to leave out. Because it'd be one thing if he swim there, then use his flight to get out of it. But why would he fly into there and not be able to leave? He seems more suspicious to me than anything else. But yeah, that's just me.
And hence why I
Okay.
rolled the insight check earlier.
I know, right?
Alright. Who are you picking on?
Let's hit ZZ.
Don't hit
Hey.
Cece. She's so nice.
Okay. I would give ZZ head pats. You're next.
I do like head pats, yes. Probably my favorite part was the incredibly embarrassing part where I didn't know where I couldn't tell if you wanted me to define law or good. Seriously, I didn't know.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty good.
Nothing to really say improvement wise. I think we're good.
Alright, and last but not least, Neil.
No. Huh. My favorite part was wasn't really a specific part that was my favorite. I thought it was overall a pretty good session. I do agree with Dash. That guy is very, very sus.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. Yeah, that was my favorite part. Was pretty much the whole session. I enjoyed myself. I came in not feeling very good in the background and have left feeling a lot better than I was feeling.
I'm glad to hear that, Neil.
Yay!
I'm not sure if I was just like in a bad mood or something, but yeah, before playing, I kind of didn't want to even jump in. I was just like, no, I'd rather go curl up in a hole somewhere. But I'm glad I made coffee and joined.
I
And
am too.
my
Good day.
favorite part was Rosie saying, "Poke, poke, poke. Where are you?"
I was like, you're joining, right? Right? You're joining, right? Get in here!
Not really anything for improvements either. I thought it was all pretty good.
Yay!
Yay! I'm done. What was your favorite part, Rose?
My favorite part was the fact that I struggled so hard with the 3D thing. Like, I could see it in my brain. I knew what it was, but to say it and explain it to it, you guys can understand that I struggled so hard. It was so bad.
It
I had a lot of fun. I need to definitely work on my 3D visualizations for you guys, especially because we have 2D maps, and it's a lot harder to do when you don't have the ability to meet at home and kind of have like a rough model thing that you could build. But yeah, so we will be doing D&D for those that are in Neil's game. This is the Sands, but the
This is the desert game.
and
This is the
not yeah Andalur
Elena,
game.
Connemara, and
This is the Andalur game.
Roswin and
This
Temerity.
week on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That is 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. for those that are in the East. If you are not in the group, feel free to watch the YouTube so that you can support the channel. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we will see you on Wednesday with all of our
Watch
love.
it if he's at work.
I can't, and I do work.
Exactly.
And
You work
when I don't
evenings?
work, yes, I do I do mornings and nights. And on Wednesdays, when I don't have closes or I'm off for a lift, I go play a game called Flesh and Blood on Wednesdays because that's when our local armory is.
Nice.
So,
So
and armories
put on your
are
phone in the
essentially
background.
the Friday Night Magic for Magic the Gathering.
Cool. I would
on in the
make
background.
sense
But
that you pick a
anyways,
different day
besides
of
the
the week
point.
instead of a
Thank
Friday.
everybody for being here. Thank you for joining us. We love each and every one of you, and we will see you on Wednesday. Have a great night. Bye.
Later.
Turtles.